What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focus in on Owen Tippett, 2017 draft-eligible winger, coming to you from the Mississauga Steelheads of the Ontario Hockey League. Again, a projected top 10 pick in this summer's NHL entry draft. One of the more intriguing players in this draft. I really like his mixture of speed and his wrist shot. It's speed kills, and in a league where there's more of an emphasis on skill than there has been, as we've pretty much moved away from having these lug nuts out there. I think he can jump in and make an impact sooner rather than later, and his ability to use his wrist shot to keep goalies honest. And he's not. I looked at his numbers, how much they've improved, since year one in the Ontario Hockey League, where he had 15 goals, and this year in 42. It's a bit of a jump up, and you look at his offensive productivity. A lot of it comes from goal scoring. He's a Cy Young guy, 15-5 last year, 42-30 this year. So you're not looking for him to be Adam Oates out there, but that kind of speed and that kind of goal scoring ability. I mean, that's a good fucking thing to have in your lineup. And you look at what's happened this year with Alex Nylander graduating to the AHL ranks with the Buffalo Sabres organization in Rochester. He's jumped up and got more opportunities this year. And on a pretty veteran-laden team, you look at having a Michael McLeod, who was a first-round pick to the New Jersey Devils last year, having a Nate Bastian, who was a pretty high pick in his own right by the Devils, and some of the other guys that have been up there, and they've got some pretty big names in that lineup, and he's been able to really set himself apart from the pack and lead that team in scoring 72 points in 54 games to pace them, which is really, really, really good for a draft eligible. And, not a bad size kid at 6'2" and about 200 pounds. So he's got the size, the speed, the wrist shot. Reminds me a little bit of Chris Kreider. Reminds me a lot of Chris Kreider, I should say. Again, when you have those kind of wheels with that kind of frame and that kind of goal scoring ability, my question is, can he produce at the NHL at the NHL level with more consistency than Chris Kreider has? I mean, there's no bigger Chris Kreider fan than your boy CJ. We're both Massachusetts guys, but Kreider's one of the most frustrating players in the NHL because he'll look great for 5 or 6 games and then kind of disappear and leave you wanting so much more. So. Again, that's going to be the big question here with Tippett. I think he will be a, 30-goal scorer at the NHL level, potentially play in all situations. I mean, having that kind of speed on the penalty kill, I think, will be something that, helps his NHL team down the line. I think he's back in junior hockey next year. I think he's back with Missy, and then he'll be one of the featured players for Canada at the WJC in Buffalo next year, and then make the jump to pro hockey, at 19 or 20. I think that's what's best for him, and we'll see what happens. Again, definitely a guy you want to keep an eye on, as his goal scoring ability is intriguing, and I think he's one of the faster players in the draft. So if you like exciting players that can shoot the puck really good and skate really fast, keep an eye on him. Anyway, that's all I got. So to the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.